they're trying to determine who and what and where. All right. I think the back judge is going to talk. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not going to do any speculation here. Just have to see what happens. It'll be a big call either way you look at it.
Either way, some coaches.
Yeah, I was going to say, no flag. So that'll be an incomplete pass at the 33. A no call probably was the safest way they could go because any other way they'd get booed bad, I guess. 2nd and 10 at the 33. Jackets have just got to come back and do it, Steve. You got to earn it the hard way and not with the help of the officials, I guess. I don't know. 2nd and 10, 6:44 in the ball game. Ball is at the 32. Another big play, Steve.
They're all going to be big here, Harold, with 6:44 to go.
Need to go to the 24. 22 for a first down, excuse me.
Crowd's
Van
up.
Cleve, yes, we are. Van Cleve. Everybody in close. Let's see what formation. Jackets. Van Cleve keeps the ball. Gets about 2 to the 30-yard line. Brock carried the ball. Third down. Boy.
Got about a yard.
Yeah, about a yard. 3rd and 9 at the 31. That was a little different call there.
Yeah.
Not sure what happened there, but we sure need some more yardage. 3rd and 9 for the Jackets. Clock is rolling with 6:13 in the game. 12 seconds on the play clock. 8 seconds now. They need to hurry or they're going to get
I don't think we're going to get it off.
4 seconds left, 3 seconds left, and now they call a timeout with 2 seconds left on the play clock. So there's timeout on the field. 18-13, Sulphur over Kingfisher. We'll be right back. All right, Jackets facing 3rd and 9 at their Sulphur 31. 5:58 left in the ball game. 18-13, Bulldogs over the Yellow Jackets. Van Cleve in shotgun formation. And fakes to Lynn, wants to throw it, throws it, and
open.
Chris, let's see, what's it, reception? Yes,
first down.
Kurt Thomas with the reception. He came back for the pass, and he made the reception and a first down. Where do they mark the ball? At about the 18.
18.
What a heck of a pass and a reception by the Jackets. Wow. They actually mark it at the 19-yard line. My soul, what a big play. 12 yards. Jacket needed 9. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the Sulphur 19. Van Cleve has Thomas in motion. Van Cleve keeps the ball. Oh, wow. He's paid for it dearly there as he was stacked up. 70, that was Petit. 11 is Wilkins. And he is just barely... He's kind of wobbly himself as he stands up.
Well, they stood him up. They stood him up for a good second or two, and the whistle didn't blow. They had him stopped and let that linebacker come in and lay the boom on him.
2nd and 10 at the 19. I agree with you.
They stopped his forward motion. The whistle should have been blown.
Yep.
What do you got?
They really teed off on
They
it.
did. 2nd and 10 at the 19 with 10 seconds on the play clock. They got to hurry. They've already taken one timeout. 5 seconds. Van Cleve quickly, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. I don't think he got, yeah, he did. He got it off. Van Cleve throws it into the end zone to Yick. He's got it. Can you believe that? See, is he at the goal or is it touchdown? He's at the 1-yard line. Holy cow. With 1 second left on the play clock, Van Cleve threw the ball.
Did you see Yick jump in the air and hit that thing?
Fully extended himself and pulled it down at the 1-yard line.
That could be a state championship catch right there, Harold.
Whoa! 1st and goal at the 1 for the Jackets. An 18-yard pass play. You guys get excited over here.
Francis is hoping he got that on film. I guess we'll see Wednesday night.
1st and goal at the 1. Van Cleve with 1 second left came in through that 18-yard pass. Long signal count. He keeps the ball. He slants to the right trying to get that 1 yard. Doesn't get it. It'll bring up 2nd and goal at the 1.
Hang on to the ball, fellas.
It's about. I still say it's at the 1. So 2nd and goal at the 1. Where's Lofton? Or give it to Miller.
with that ankle. I don't know,
Yeah, I'd give
Harold.
it to Miller and let him bulldog over on the right side where we've done it before. 2nd and goal at the 1.
I think Curtis went up to the coaches right then wanting into the game. And
I think you're right. 2nd and goal, 3:55. Jackets trying to take the lead here.
come on, boys, punch
At the
it in
2
there.
at the 1 yard line. Van Cleve barks out the signals. Long signal count. Hands it to Miller. He's in! Touchdown! Kingfisher!
You got to go for 2 here, Harold.
Wow!
Get up by 3.
Cowabunga! Cody Miller.
Yep, here we go.
1 yard touchdown. 19-18.
Man,
Yeah, we got to go for 2. There's no doubt about it. 3:40 left in the ball game. Jackets up by 1. Let's see what we do here. We're lined up. That is Miller's 2nd touchdown of the night. How many times have we seen this year where Casey Lynn did not score a touchdown? Well, so far, he hadn't been in the end zone tonight. But that might be forthcoming. Here we go now. Shotgun formation. Jackets going for 2. Fake to Lynn. Van Cleve throws into the end zone. Is it complete? Yes, yes it is. To Tanner Fair. Or was that, yes it was. Tanner Fair with the tight end reception. And the Jackets lead by 3, 21-18. Stay with us. There's 3:40 left in the ball game. We'll be right back. An 8-play, 66-yard drive for the Jackets, capped off by a 1-yard plunge by Cody Miller, his 2nd touchdown of the night. But what set it up was an incredible 18-yard pass reception from Van Cleve, and I'm telling you, that was a stretched out all the way, nothing held back catch by the junior defenseman and offensive-man. The Jackets lead 21-3. Ortega boots it high. And let's see if
Nobody
it's
there. Nobody there.
Bounces at the top. Come on. Oh, the ball is loose. There is a scramble. Let's see the official. Yes, the head official says we have the ball. How about that? On the ball. Did Craig?
unbelievable.
Let's see the last player up off the ball. Who is it? He's down. He can't get up yet.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of scrapping going on the bottom of that pile.
Casey Lynn is the young man that is down, and he's got looks like a right leg that is hurt, a hamstring maybe. There's timeout on the field, 21-18. The Jackets have the ball on that fumble recovery. We'll be right back. Casey Lynn, we think, just had a cramp because the way the trainer was holding on to his foot, and he's up walking under his own. He's not favoring a leg. That's good. He'll come out Larry Hart. Coach is giving him a pep talk.
Curtis Lofton into the game.
Lofton in to replace him for momentarily. Lynn will certainly be back.
Harold, if I told you that the play of the game that Lynn might make would be a kickoff recovery,
yeah,
you believe me?
Who would have thunk it? The fastest guy besides, well, I guess he and Kurt Thomas are neck to neck. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the Sulphur 22 with 3:34 left in the ball game. The Jackets have the ball and a 3-point lead. Van Cleve barks out the signals. Thomas in motion to Lofton. It's a mix-up in the backfield.
Hang on,
Lofton hangs on to it. Lofton kind of ran right into the quarterback. That'll be a 2nd down.
Yeah, they crossed up.
Now, Kingfisher has 2 timeouts left. Sulphur has all 3 of theirs left. And let's see what happens here. The ball
Sulphur just took a timeout,
Sulphur
Harold.
did take a timeout. So we'll take a break. It's 21-18. We'll be right back. The Jackets took that timeout. Casey Lynn's back in at tailback. Thomas wide out to the right. Craig to the left. 2nd and 9. Van Cleve up behind center. Miller the slot to the right. Long signal count. Van Cleve back. Throws it. It's intended for Craig. Craig almost had it. In and out of his hands. Good defense there by the young man from Sulphur. That is number 1. Marshall Jones brings up a 3rd and 9 at the 21. Clock is stopped with 3:14 in the game.
Casey's still trying to work out that cramp in the huddle there.
We need to get a 1st down to hold on to the ball. Of course, in this 4-down territory, you know we're going for it if we don't get it here. Need to go to the 12 for a 1st, about the 12 and a half for the 1st down. Jackets have 2 timeouts as well as Sulphur. 7 seconds on the play clock, 5 seconds left. 3 seconds. They get the ball snapped with 1 second left. Van Cleve keeps the ball, and he is arm tackled for a loss by number 70, 11, and 80. Phelps, also Petite, and the linebacker Wilkins.
Timeout taken by Sulphur, Harold.
Second timeout, and we'll be right back. It's 21-18 Kingfisher. All right, the Jackets facing 4th and 11 at the 23. They are going for it on 4th down. They need to go to the Sulphur 12-yard line. Sulphur took their second of 3 timeouts. Van Cleve back in the pocket, has some time, throws it deep. It is, well, it's almost intercepted. Thomas was the intended receiver, so the Bulldogs will take over on downs at their own 23 with 3 minutes in the ball game.
Leaving it up to the defense here.
Yep.
And you got to like the way they've played this whole second half. Just one more time, guys. Come on.
The Bulldogs will have the ball for the 5th time here in this second half. The line of scrimmage, their own 23. They're down by 3 with 3 minutes left and 1 timeout left.
Let's see if Curtis back to the strong side linebacker position.
Shane Langford, the quarterback, the junior, he has 3 wideouts to the right. He's back in the pocket. He has some time. He throws it, and it is complete. What a shot by Brock Van Cleve.
Flag in the backfield, Harold. Flag in the backfield.
Okay, thank you. The intended receiver is number 22, Carter.
Holding
On the offense of the Bulldogs. How about them apples?
You got to like it.
Gotta like it.
Plus, we got to lay a lick on. I mean, he hit him hard.
The line of scrimmage should be do they mark it half the distance, or it's outside the 20, so will it be marked the complete 10? The flag is laying at the 22. If they mark it back 10, it'll be at the 12. Let's see, there's 5, 6, 7, 8. They are marking it the full 10. So it's 1st and line of scrimmage is almost the 11, Steve.
Yes, it is, Harold.
Look across the way, that's to 12. We're going to say the 12. At the 12. So loss of 11.
Four wide receivers into the game.
1st down, 21 with 2:55 in the game. Langford has a man in motion. He's straight back. Oh, yeah. Lofton stuck his big old paw up there, coming straight on, as Steve said, to help that ankle sprain, and got his big paw up there, Steve, and knocked it down.
Yeah, give that knockdown to the coaches for getting him over there where he can do some good, Harold.
2nd and 21 at the 12. Clock stops with 2:52 in the game.
And if you'll notice, when we're in the huddle, now he's over there to the side. He was still lining up the middle linebacker, and then just slipping over there as they lined up, kind of hiding the fact of what he's doing.
All right, the crowd is loud now. I'm telling you, they're loud. 2nd and 21. You got to watch it now here. 2nd and 21. 3 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Single setback. Langford in trouble. Gets away from a tackler. Keeps the ball. Decides to throw it again. It was blocked. Almost intercepted by one of the Jackets. That was reaching for it was Yek. I'm not sure who blocked it over there. I didn't have my glasses up, but that brings up an incomplete pass. 3rd and 21. And as you said, just before they snapped the ball on this first series here, Steve, they are definitely keen on the defense, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Listen to that crowd, folks.
Everybody's up. Could be history in the making, Harold.
3,000 or 4,000, maybe 5,000 or 6,000 here tonight.
Look at them yell.
Here's probably the play of the game for Sulphur if they don't make it. 3rd and 21 at their 12. Quarterback straight back, looking downfield, throws, and it is tipped out of bounds. Well, tipped out of the hands.
No flag.
Ryan Yek and Thomas in on the defense, brings a 4th down, and they have no choice but to boot it back to us, Steve. Surely they won't go for it.
Surely not. Not 4th and forever.
They got to go to the 33-yard line for a 1st down.
I don't know, Harold. 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Well, they got. I tell you, they're not lined up.
You got to go for it.
They're not lined up to punt it unless that's the punter coming in here.
If they give it to us, we can just run out the clock, though. So they're going to have to go.
They're going for it.
Play of the game, Harold.
That's right. 4th and 21 at the 12. They got to go to the 33, almost 34-yard line for a first down. Langford back, fake, rose to his left. He's going to run with the ball, and he is stopped. The Jackets will take over.
Could be it.
He's in their own territory at about the 19 or 18-yard line.
What kind of play call was that?
Well, I'm not sure. I think he was maybe an option. He was going to go out there, and if he had the opportunity to throw it, he was going to do it. But Jackets were deep covering everybody, so they take over on downs. The line of scrimmage, the 16-yard line of Sulphur. He got 4 yards on that run. I love it. Jackets have two timeouts left. Sulphur has one. 2:35 in the game. Jackets just need to make a first down and should have this game in hand. But let's not say anything until the fat lady sings. Van Cleve up over the ball. Keeps it. Goes right up the middle of the field. Down to the 10. Holy mackerel.
Got him about 7 yards. 6-7 yards, Harold.
I don't think they figured that. I thought maybe they thought he's going to swing around to the left or right on a.
And that gaining so many yards, I think, keeps them from using that last time out.
Second down and 4 at the 10. 2:08 and the clock is rolling.
Crowd's having fun.
I'm telling you, the crowd has been up.
Players on the sidelines are having fun.
Second and 4. Strong side to the right. Van Cleve barks out the signals. Keeps it. Just following a couple of blockers. They stand him up just like they did a minute ago. Twist him down. Why isn't the referee's whistle blowing and they're stopping that? Golly. Now we got a timeout on the play called by Sulphur. That is their last timeout. A minute 35 in the game. Jackets 21. Bulldogs 18. We'll be right back. All right, the Jackets facing 3rd and 4. They need 4 for a first to keep the ball. Now we got movement on the line. So we'll take a break and figure it out and be right back. All right, 5-yard penalty for procedure call on the Jackets. 3rd and 9 at the 15-yard line. Got to go to the 6 for a first. Jackets. Van Cleve keeps the ball and just stays. Now we got a flag back behind one of the Kingfisher players. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. There's a penalty.
Better hurry, fellas.
All right, Jackets with 4 seconds on the play clock, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and now we call a timeout with about 1 second left on the play clock. So both teams taking timeouts. We're facing 4th and 12 at the 18. We'll be right back. Jackets facing 4th and 12 at the 18. Play clock is winding down. Let's see if they let it run. Van Cleve end around to Thomas. Thomas, will he get the first? No, he will not. It's down at the 19, 18-yard line. We'll take a break, and we'll be back as the Bulldogs have the ball. 1st and 10 at the Sulphur 14 with 57 seconds left. Sulphur has no timeouts. Quarterback, Fubalrutsky.
Get him. Oh.
Quarterback is in trouble. He's going to run to his right. He's going to try to get out of bounds. Now he's going to throw it up for grabs. It was knocked out of bounds. Well, no, tip by one of the Jackets at about the 45. Wow, we could have come up with something there. We'll be right back. 2nd down and 10 at the 14. 46 seconds in the ball game. Sulphur, 2nd and 10. Quarterback back. Langford looking. Now he decides to run. He is pulled down at the 24-yard line. Close to the first down. Let's take a break. They'll change the change, and we'll be right back.
Twitch tapes there, and we missed a penalty on encroachment on Kingfisher.
So, Steve, we got 1st and 5. Sulphur does at their own 30. And with 25 seconds left in the ball game, they got 70 yards to try to get somewhere. Quarterback back, Langford. He's rolling, looking downfield, throws it up for grabs.
It's a pick.
And it was tipped by Van Cleve, and he wanted to grab it. With 15 seconds left, there's time for one more play. Great Scott, how many times are we going to throw the ball up in the air and not pick one off?
Yeah, we're getting pressure back there. We know he's going to throw it, and he just, before we come and level him, he's just flinging it up there for grabs. Twice he's done that.
And there was a penalty earlier on us, and you can't help but think that there's some holding on the offensive line to keep us from getting in there as quick as we are on defense. 2nd and 5, the clock is stopped with 15 seconds in the game. 21-18 Kingfisher trying to hold on here and win their first state championship. Langford back, looking downfield, throws it deep. Oh, it's an air ball, and it's going to be intercepted. Oh, yeah, wait a minute. Nope, he did not hold on to it, couldn't hold on to it. That was Kurt Thomas at the 39, had the ball, fell down on his back, and it came out of his hands.
When he came down and hit the ground, it jolted it loose.
Brings up a 3rd and 5 at the 30 with 8 seconds in the game. Oh, man, that would have been it if he'd held on to it. Woo! A song and a prayer is all they need here, Steve. And I don't know that our defense is going to allow it because we've got so many guys playing so far back. We've got at least 7 or 8 players back, and we're rushing about 3 or maybe 4. Now Tanner Richards comes out kind of limping a little bit. All right, 3rd and 5 at the Sulphur 30. 8 seconds in the game. No timeouts left for Sulphur. Langford rolls under pressure. He's going to be thrown down. That was incomplete. That's a lineman. That should be an incomplete.
There it is.
There's the flag. 2 seconds left. Quarterback is still down. That's an ineligible receiver, so that'll be a penalty if he held on to it. Wait a minute. They're saying he didn't catch it? Oh, my word.
It might have hit the ground before he got to it.
No flag. Incomplete pass. Brings up 4th down with 2 seconds left in the game. Please. How many chances are we going to give him? Gosh.
Here it is, Harold.
I cannot believe that. Said it hit the ground. Give me a break. 2 seconds left in the season for Sulphur, and 2 seconds before a new Class 3A state champion will be crowned. All right, 4th and 5 for the Bulldogs. They've got to score, Steve. They can't just make a first down.
We got 5 defensive backs set up deep.
Langford back in the pocket, under pressure, throwing it up for grabs, and it is complete at the 43. He is tackled, and ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the ball game. Jackets are the new Class 3A state football champions. Dogs were here to make the game tough, but the Jackets were able to hang on and win 21-18. Now, it's interesting. I think a couple of picks in the newspaper had us winning by not more than about 3 or 4 points.
Yeah, the paper was all close scores, whether they picked us to win or Sulphur.
But that's great. The Jackets win, complete a 14-0 season, undefeated, stayed number 1 all season long, and defeating the defending champion Sulphur Bulldogs here at UCO Watland Stadium, 21-18. Couldn't end in a better way, Steve. Golly. Second half scoring, as you see the field out there, the Jackets came out in the 3rd quarter and a 9-play, 57-yard drive. Carried it over from the 5-yard line. That was Cody Miller playing his last ball game of his football career here at Kingfisher. The 2-point try was no good, and the Jackets had cut the lead 18-13 going into the 4th quarter. The Jackets at the 3:40 mark of the 4th quarter scored the deciding touchdown as they forced the Bulldogs to punt from their own 35. The Jackets took over at their 34. An 8-play, 66-yard drive culminated by the 2nd touchdown of the night by senior Cody Miller. The 2-point conversion was good, and the Jackets held on for a 21-18 win over Sulphur Bulldogs. What a heck of a way to end the season, 14-0. And who could ask for better, Steve? You got any parting comments?
Man, I'm just kind of speechless, Harold. I mean, what can you say? 14-0, number 1, wire to wire. Man.
Well, we need to certainly give credit where credit's due, and the coaching staff of Kingfisher, the head coach Rick Van Cleve, Stan Blundell, Mark Redwine, Larry Hart, and the volunteer coaches, Chris Hager, and also Trent Willis and Terry Payne, the trainers, Johanna McCormick, Andrea Flynn, Marie Kadavy, Amy Brugan, Kaylee Hager, and all the administrative staff of Kingfisher for a tremendous effort here as the Jackets hung on and won their first state football championship in the history of the school. We need to run down and give who these seniors are playing their final game of the season. What a way to end it, going 14-0. Brock Van Cleve going all the way as quarterback. Grady Teams not only playing wide receiver early in the year, but then was switched to a lineman when Eric Richardson went out. Kurt Thomas, the wide receiver speedster. Cody Miller, the fullback who scored 2 of the touchdowns tonight. Adam Pontius, Chris Craig, Tanner Fair, Eric Richardson, Cody Smith, Marcus Ortega. Wow, what a kicker that he set the school record a couple of weeks ago, a 49-yard.
There's the presentation, Harold.
The gold ball. I hope that you can see that on the screen there. What a great way to end the season. Continue with the seniors. Tanner Richards, who played center all season long. Robbie Poole, one of the linemen. T.J. Wallace, John Cripple, Brian Struck, Gene Askey. Those are all the seniors.
There they go. Give it to the players.
Wow.
There we go.
What a heck of a way to end the season here at UCO Watland Football Stadium, where the Jackets have won 21-18 over the Sulphur Bulldogs. What a year. What a year. Can't say anything more about it. We certainly appreciate Francis Nault filming and setting up all year long. Steve, thanks so much for all your input. It's been a great year.
Hey, it's easy when you go 14-0. This is fun.
Well, congratulations to the coaching staff, to the administration, to the high school students, the fans.
There they go. Players coming over to the fans.
Wow. We're just going to let
let us film.
Let the scene show what it's all about as the team comes over and gives congratulations to the fans. Don't you know the seniors are just overwhelmed? I'm telling you, overwhelmed. I'm so happy for the team, for the coaches.
You know, and to do that game with, I mean, obviously Curtis was not 100%. And you could see it from the beginning, but coaches moved him around, put him in a position to make some plays, and he did, especially that second half.
Wow. Just so awesome. We remind you that all the games are played back Wednesday night at 8 o'clock over cable channel 6 in Kingfisher. The crowd is still loving every minute of it.
Yep.
One hot.
Not very many have left yet.
First time in the school history to win a football championship. The girls, of course, have won championships in basketball. The boys also. And track we've run. But never have even played in a football championship game, much less ever won a game. But we've done it here tonight in the year 2003, here on Friday night, December the 5th, at UCO Stadium. So for Francis Nault, Steve Swoboda, Harold Drake, we thank you so much for watching all season long. Again, the final score, the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets, the new Class 3A football champions, 21-18 over the Sulphur Bulldogs. Thanks for watching, everybody, and see you next year.